As soon as Christmas happens, I am done with winter. I am so done with it. I am ready for the sun, the flowers, the birds, being outside, all of that. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Oralia. Where I live, we still have another 2 to 3 months of dismal weather with an occasional sunny day here and there, but it is still very, very chilly outside. And I think a lot of us are experiencing the same thing. And then also the winter blues take hold. I really use my wardrobe to kind of help keep me out of those doldrums that I get during the winter. So I start doing things and start transitioning my wardrobe in anticipation of spring. So I'm sharing some of the things that I do when it comes time to change over from winter to spring. I start to bring in lightweight layering fabrics into the wardrobe. I don't necessarily have to wear such bulky sweaters. I can actually achieve the same result with lighter layers. I start bringing in things like my thinner merino wools. I bring in long sleeve button down shirts. In this case, I also have a couple of cashmere t-shirts that I picked up from J. Crew. My shorter sleeve sweaters also start making their way into the wardrobe. That way I have a lot of options where I can use layers to help keep me warm and to help to make some of my more springtime pieces feel winter appropriate by mixing textures like that, where I'm wearing, like today, like what you see me wearing here, I'm wearing a cotton poplin shirt with a cashmere t-shirt underneath. And it's those types of mixes that help to make the way from winter into spring. As the weather starts to warm up, you can start wearing the layers on their own. Having these layering pieces really offers you the opportunity to transition your wardrobe by, first of all, wearing them all together and then being able to separate them and wear them on their own as the season progresses. This is a habit that I've seen from myself in the last 3 or 4 years. I will start to incorporate lighter and brighter colors. The darker colors of winter feel so heavy, and so I start wearing more white. I start wearing more blue. I come to find is my color of choice in January and February, and I start to just incorporate those brighter colors into my wardrobe and those lighter colors into my wardrobe. Again, because those darks from pre-Christmas are very heavy visually, it's really nice to lighten up with a white or a cream or even a camel or a gray. A pale gray is another thing that I love to wear. Bringing in all of that lightness really helps to make that transition from the dark days of winter into the lighter days of early spring and into spring. Colors are white hot for the spring. We've got so many beautiful bright colors and bright color combinations coming that if you've got any brightly colored lightweight layering pieces, now is the time to pull them out and start wearing them so that you can participate in the color trend and then transition into full on color when the spring gets here. Or you can do it now, even if you've got separates or if you've got something that is kind of a winter weight but is brightly colored. Doing that is a wonderful way of helping to, first of all, brighten your mood, and secondly, take you from those dark days of winter into the brighter days of spring, and you get to participate in the color trend now instead of having to wait until later this year. I picked up 2 really beautiful colorful sweaters from Walmart recently. They're by Scoop. I've got an orange and a green one. I also have other brighter colors like cerulean blues and like turquoise and things like that that I like to bring into the wardrobe to help brighten things up. And you can push that color trend pretty hard by wearing like a bright color with something like a striped shirt, like I'm doing in the footage that I've got right here, draping my orange sweater over this blue and white striped top. Push the color boundaries. You have an excellent opportunity right now to do that and to make your way from winter into spring. I start to wear lighter outer layers. Because I've got much more lightweight fabrics that I can layer, I can also bring in a lightweight outer layer and use that in conjunction. One of the things that comes to mind is a trench coat. I have a black trench coat, even though it's a perfect spring jacket and coat, I would absolutely wear that. I also feel the need to bring in something that's a little bit more fun. It's a great opportunity to bring in your more lightweight jackets to wear. If you have got like a moto jacket, same thing with the leather blazer. It still has that winter feel, that heaviness of winter, but it's something that is not as heavy as like a wool coat. Another good one is a blazer. I've got this ivory blazer that I picked up from H&M last year that is actually almost like jacket weight. It's not a lightweight blazer. It actually has some heft to it. I use that as a coat often in this time. It serves the purpose of keeping me sheltered, but it's not overly heavy, and it's a lighter color, so it fulfills a lot of different things for that winter to spring transition season. You can do it in a lot of different ways. You could wear like a shorter skirt or a pair of shorts with a pair of sheer tights to protect your legs, and then a thicker sweater on top, or you could wear a thinner top and then a thicker like a wool pant or something like that on bottom. Like with these cashmere sweaters, I'm showing a little bit more arm if I wear them on their own because they're t-shirts. I think that your shoes during this time, you can start transitioning out of the heavier boots, and you can start bringing out your flats. You could start bringing out maybe a sock booty. Sneakers is another one. Although I wear my sneakers year round, I find myself during the spring wearing them a lot more. If sneakers aren't your thing, if you need to be a little bit more dressed up, then a loafer mule is a great option. During the fall and the spring are when I wear mules the most because they cover the foot, but there's still some exposure. So it's not quite like wearing a sandal, but it's not quite like wearing a full shoe either. I'm going to be honest with you. When I lived in Texas, mules were my winter shoe. Think about that as another way of using a cover up and expose kind of balance for your outfit. Stripes and spring always go together, especially navy blue and white stripes or blue and white stripes. The nautical thing is, I think, one of those spring vibes, you know? And so stripes always make me happiest during the spring. And so stripes are a great way of transitioning your way into spring. I know that a lot of you guys have picked up this particular striped shirt from H&M, and I think it's an excellent, excellent shirt to wear at this time of year because it does have that really nice stripe, but it is a little bit more structured and formal. Any kind of stripe will do, though. I have been mad about stripes, and I am so excited for stripes. I just love them so much. So those are the tips that I have to help you transition over. Let me know if there are any other tips that you have in the comments down below. We are a community. A lot of you read the comments and you can chat amongst yourselves about how you love to transition from winter into spring. I love, love, love to see your comments and respond to your comments, and I like it when you guys talk to each other as well. If you found this video helpful or entertaining in any way, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's everything that I have for you. Thank you as always for spending a few minutes of your day with me. I truly, truly appreciate it. Remember to live your life filled with confidence, grace, and style. I will have another video for you here on the screen that YouTube thinks that you will enjoy. I hope to see you in my next upload. Bye.